is Tarik Talk. Your host, Tarik Mendez, takes you on a journey with guests from all around the world. Broadcasting around the world. Around the world. This is Tarik Talk.
Okay, guys, I am here today with Samella. Did I get that right?
You got it right.
Okay.
Samella. Ella,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on the podcast today.
Thank you for having me.
I can already tell we're going to have fun. You have such good energy and vibes. Do you want to start off by telling us your Instagram, please?
Absolutely. It is Samella Block, and Block is my company. So it's SAMELLA BLCK. No O.
Perfect. Thank you for spelling that. Do you want to start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I am a entrepreneur at heart turned curator and creator, and I'm just allowing myself to express what comes to my heart, what comes to my mind, and it's giving that it's just all very streamlined and beautiful. So I'm just living my best life, really, though.
Ooh, period. Do you want to tell me about the artwork you have on display now?
Absolutely. This 3-day exhibition is about homecomings, and my company Block is a home exchange marketplace.
Wow.
And so I thought of a creative way to tell the story, and the collection is called Home is Where the Heart Lives. And in this collection, we wanted to show people that the heart and the home is really something very personal to yourself, and that should be able to travel freely, and it's usually found in experiences, people, memories, and moments. And so once we give ourselves the ability to allow our hearts to travel, we can see these things in places. So it's 4 short films, just under 30 seconds, and the idea is to invoke these feelings in the viewers so that they can start finding home in the places and spaces that they occupy.
That's beautiful. And how were you inspired to come up with such an amazing idea like that?
So originally it was like brand awareness, honestly. But once I started creating the collection, actually the collection was creating me for months, and I didn't even realize it. But once I started putting it on paper and trying to ensure that it was cohesive, Block logo has a heart in it. And so I've been telling this story in a home exchange.
Subconsciously,
Exactly. And so home exchange is me saying, I trust you to allow you to stay in my space. But by you staying in my space, you may be inspired. You may see something that you didn't recognize. And so I believe that traveling is one of those things that allow people to transform and morph into this new person. And so the heart goes with us, it begins to form, and so it just kind of came together that the best way to tell this story is through short films and allow people to see it's okay for your heart and home to be in this place at this stage in life, in this place at this stage in life.
And is this your first time exhibiting this work?
So yes, this is my first time exhibiting this work, but I've done a collection in Miami. I just moved here from New York,
from
Miami 90 days ago. And so during Art Basel 2020, I did a collection called The Art of Hospitality. And that was for my first startup. And that was also taking viewers on a journey of understanding how hospitality can feel and how it should feel. And I did that independently, just really on the same type of energy and time of brand awareness, but it meant so much more on the other side and just creating it. And so when I seen this theme of homecomings, it just said it's time. Go tell this story now with Block.
The universe is saying go for it, right?
It just all aligned, and it's beautiful. It's amazing. I'm happy to be here.
And then what are you inspired by? Like, how do ideas come to you?
Ideas come to me when I sit in gratitude.
Ooh, wow.
When I'm sitting in gratitude, I just...
That sounds like Maya Angelou right there. Wow.
Listen, it really... Because when I'm sitting in gratitude, I'm just like, there is no way possible that you can even be remotely upset. Because look around you. You are so blessed. Look at the experiences. Look at the people that you have. Look at them. If you start checking your receipts, look at the memories that you have done and the places you've been. And so... it naturally makes this new energy rise up, and I'm like, you're right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Where else do we want to go? What
Yeah.
else do we want to do? What other type of experiences? And so gratitude is really one of the places that I draw some of the most creative work, because it's the most authentic place.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is like beautifully said. You reminded me. I interviewed an artist last week, and she was telling me about glimmer. I guess do you know what that is?
Lemon?
Glimmer.
Glimmer.
So you know how some people say they have triggers?
Okay.
So like if they see something that triggers like PTSD in their
Okay.
previous life.
Okay.
So she was teaching me about glimmer, and I'm like, glimmer is what? Is it something with glamorous?
Right.
Glimmer. She says no, glimmer is moments that you learn to appreciate and look out for positive things. So instead of looking out for horrible things like that you previously experienced that triggers you, you look out for things that make you happy and grateful.
That is
so,
beautiful.
you know, and I was like, glimmer? I was like, okay, I'm going to start glimming now,
Yes.
right? And I did it like 2 days, and my whole attitude, everything changes in your life. You know, being able to have water, being able to access for food, shelter, electricity. Like, this is like something 75% of the world population doesn't have access to.
And we are in such a moment that it could be anybody's game.
Yeah.
And so if you start looking at it from a place of glass half full, glimmering in the world, I didn't even know that there was a word, but that I've been walking around saying I'm in an ultimate state of bliss.
Yeah.
But it's purely because I am really grateful for where I am, and I'm only magnetizing and calling in other people who are also in this happy place and happy space. And so that's what my reality represents. So anybody who tells me that the reality is dark and gloomy, I want them to understand that they get what they're representing.
Absolutely. I love how you say that, not only beautifully but so politically correct, because like I've been doing a lot of spiritual work lately, and I used to when I was younger, but I stopped because, you know, life and work.
Life happens.
But now, like I was telling my friends, I was like, now if I don't meet people with like the higher frequency and vibration who manifest, do affirmations, now it's not even like we're gonna talk. It's like if I say, "Oh, how's your day going?" Even if I had a bad day, I'm gonna try to do the best as I can.
Absolutely.
You know, it was rainy, but I saw the most beautiful rainbow.
My
if I hear a friend of mine tell me, "Oh, it was horrible," I'm like, "Okay, bye. We'll talk later when you're happy." You got to do that. You got to protect your peace.
Absolutely.
You know?
But if it's someone that I love, I try to redirect them, and then if they are unredirectable, then I'm just like, well, maybe you need to sit in that. Yeah, you need to sit in that, and I'm going to go ahead and keep la-la-la-la-la around the world and being happy and grateful, because you're right. Like, everybody don't want it. They say they want it, but everybody's not ready to receive it.
Or
and
do
my
the work.
energy is not allowed to, like, I can try to help you. I've been saying lately, I don't match energy, I shift it.
Yeah, love that.
Because you have to decide where you're going to allocate your energy to.
Yeah.
Because then you're protecting your heart.
Exactly. Yeah.
And your thoughts. And who you get to
Maya
become.
Angelou, where you said it reminds me of something, because it's my favorite quote. Whenever I have to like something big in my career that I'm scared or I'm intimidated, she said, "I come as one, but I sin as 10,000." Meaning all of her ancestors. I get goosebumps every time I say this. But every time I show up to a meeting that I'm not sure, or it was like last minute, I'm not prepared for, I always think, okay, this is like, you know, I'm originally from Brazil, so I always think, okay, this is like for everybody who didn't get an opportunity, who always wanted to do something that I'm doing. So I come as myself, but I show up as 10,000. I have like so much. You see the goosebumps?
It's really
like amazing.
It's beautiful, because even when you show up in your true authentic self, you have gifted somebody else permission to do the same thing. And that's why you do have to show up, even when you don't know how it's going to turn out. But the ancestral part, the people who don't have a voice and they've been waiting to see somebody that look like them, right? That's amazing.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. I'm gonna take that one with me and put it in my pocket. And keep it, and pull it out as needed. Thank you.
Do it. And can you tell me more about your business that you founded?
Absolutely. So Block came from a need of necessity, with the affordability crisis that we're staring at, with people wanting to travel. I am going to make myself run for president, because traveling should be free. Traveling should be accessible to all humans, right? Because that's when we can unlock the things of the world and begin to experience. And so Block is a home exchange marketplace, and what we see is people traveling in a sustainable way to unlock a bleisure lifestyle. we should not have to always be on the go.
Yeah.
You know, and this is for the creative entrepreneurs. This is for people who value work-life balance, right? You should be able to go and travel without the healthy price tag of a lodging. So when you become a member of BLCK, which we call our neighbors, when you are a neighbor of BLCK, you can swap homes with other neighbors, and now we're building a trusted community. Wow. And so you need to be in LA this week, and I need to be in Chicago, and so now you come to my home in New York, and then we just swap it, and then we're building this community of dope individuals who do hold themselves accountable, who do have beautifully decorated homes, who do want to build a network of dope people. And so I moved to New York to get that off the ground, especially in the wake of what's happening around short-term rentals and them being illegal. So I just think it's very timely and super important that we get our mission out and about.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And do you mind sharing the website and info for that?
Absolutely. So BLCK is BLCK, no O, but the website is www.theblock, so BLCK.io. And we're on Instagram at TheBlock, and all other social platforms is theblock.io.
Perfect. That's so dope. Yes. And how has the shift been from moving to Miami from to New York?
If I would have came any sooner to New York, I was supposed to be in New York 6 months ago. I left Miami December 1st en route to New York. And that's why I said the films were creating me, because I had the opportunity to spend 4.5 months in Chicago unknowingly. And that was the best thing that I didn't know I needed. And so it just unlocked my heart. I was able to reconnect with my family on a deeper level. I was able to see how far I've grown and come. And so coming to New York almost feels like the city welcomed me, but I was also here from a place of like, it took forever. And so now, you know, anything that you don't get immediately, when you do finally get it, there's an additional level of appreciation. And so with the timing aligned, the ultimate state of gratitude that I'm in, and even just kind of like the market, everything has been nothing short of beautiful. Every day I wake up and I'm like, I cannot believe I live in New York, y'all. I live in New York. That's so cool. And like, to be thriving on this level, I'm a really blessed girl. Very blessed.
I love your energy, and I hope the listeners take your positivity, your energy, your optimism, and everything you shared. It's like a life lesson, and it does make the day better. Do you mind just sharing your Instagram one more time?
Absolutely. So I'm Samella, Samella BLCK. So Samella BLCK, one word.
Perfect. Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for taking the time during your beautiful, beautiful artwork to come speak with me. I'm so grateful. And definitely I hope we see each other again, because you have great vibes and great energy. It's been a pleasure, truly.
We definitely will stay connected. Thank you so much for even allowing me to come on your platform, because I'm not one, I wouldn't naturally call myself an artist, but I do believe that I am big on curation and individuality and authenticity. So if we're being honest, that's what makes an artist. So thank you for allowing me to step into my light even more by having me come on your podcast. It means a lot. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Till next time.
Thank you for listening to Tarik Talk. Follow Tarik Talk on all social media channels and check out the video interviews online